Welcome back to Color Me Impressed. I'm Emily, and today I have a huge birthday coloring haul to share with you. My birthday was May 21st, and I was so lucky to have friends and family sending me amazing coloring gifts, and I want to share them with everyone here. I'm sure you all will enjoy them and maybe get some inspiration for adding them to your wish list or even enabled to purchase them. So I want to start off with supplies. So the very first gift that I received in May was from my good buddy Danielle from Dani Buttons. I've really been admiring all of the works that she does with watercolors. So she got me my own set of watercolors. This is my first set of watercolors in my adult coloring journey, and they are the beautiful Prima Marketing Classic color palette. So I will show you what they look like here. It's in this really, really nice case. And you can tell I have already used them, experimented with them. Still have a lot to learn, but I am having so much fun playing with these. So you'll see my first ever picture done with watercolors in my upcoming May completed pages video. So stay tuned for that. Danielle also got me this Kuretake water brush. You can see I've used it as well. I won't keep the packaging, but I wanted to show you the beautiful, authentic packaging that it came with. And then she also got me, I don't know the official name for this, but it's a little scrubby thing that you can put at the bottom of your water cup to use this textured part to clean off your brush in between colors and things like that. I haven't gotten a chance to use this, but I think this will be really, really helpful, and I'm planning on doing a lot more in watercolors in the future. So thanks again, Danielle. I was so excited when these arrived. I think I sent her a really annoying voice message with me just screaming. Continuing down the water media avenue, I have the Caran d'Ache Neocolor IIs. I received this as a gift from my mom. Haven't had a chance to use these yet, but look how beautiful they are. Oh. And I was really impressed with the range of colors that comes in this set. This is just the 15 set, and I was so pleasantly surprised to see like a light green and a dark green, light blue and dark blue, some good pink and purple colors. Just a really nice starter kit here for the Caran d'Ache Neocolor IIs. So of course, a lot of people use these for backgrounds, and I really, really want to try using them for backgrounds as well. I have used the Crayola oil pastels, the water-soluble ones, in an effort to kind of recreate the Neocolor II look, and I wasn't very good with them. So I definitely want to look up some tutorials on using the Neocolor IIs. But I'm very, very excited to have these fancy crayons. Next up from my family, I received two great sets of water-based markers. The first one is the Tombow dual brush pens. This is their grayscale palette. I have the skin tone set of these markers, and I really enjoy them. So I was very excited to pick up the set of grays. And I think I'm going to use these primarily for my Disney Color by Number books, or any books that need water-based markers if they're double-sided, things like that. Especially for the Disney Color by Numbers, I feel like they call for a lot of grays that I never have enough options for. So that's why I really want to use these in those books. And on a similar note, the Crayola Colors of the World set. This is 24 amazing colors, and I'm just so excited that Crayola came out with this. I know they're budget friendly, but they really do make some great supplies. And with 24 colors, I better not mess up the skin tones like I usually do. If you have seen any of my Disney Color by Number pages where there is a face, without a doubt, I always mess up the skin tones. I would like to think it's because I don't have enough options, so hopefully this remedies that. And if it doesn't, then it truly is just user error, okay? So yes, very excited to have these two sets of markers for my Disney Color by Number books. From my brother, I received some great jelly rolls. So I love my metallic jelly rolls, and I'm constantly using them along with the one clear jelly roll Stardust that I have. So now I have 2 packs. I think this is the full line of colors from the Stardust collection that they have. So I'm very pumped to have these. I, of course, have my Color It glitter gel pens, but you know, they have so many great color options, but they're just not jelly rolls. You know, they're just not smooth like you want your gel pens to be. So very excited to have the Stardust. And then the glaze pack I am extra excited about because I've never tried the glaze jelly rolls before. I'm really excited to try them out for like windows and eyes, things like that. So I'm going to for sure use these in some upcoming pictures. Okay, so while I was picking up some gifts for a friend from the Nuvo brand, I also picked up their Nuvo Surface Sweep. So this is just a debris brush, and it's a really, really nice quality brush. But I do want to mention buyer beware, because when I opened up this package, there was a huge clump of hair that came out. And now this is a synthetic brush, so it wasn't as disgusting, you know, if it were not synthetic, but it was still just extremely alarming that a huge, I mean, it was this much hair that came out of this brush. But I think it seems like it's fine now. Nothing else is falling out. So I hopefully won't have any further issues with this brush because I really like the quality of it. It has a good heft to it, and it's just huge. It has a really great big span here. And compared to my other debris brush that I'm currently using, I mean, this is just gonna be a huge upgrade. Even just like the volume of bristles here is gonna be such a huge change. Now this is just a fan cosmetic brush that I picked up at the dollar store, and it's been doing the job for wiping away pencil debris, but this is going to be great. So I'll keep you updated on if this brush has any further issues, but I sure hope not. Also from Danielle, Dani Buttons, I received these super cute tabs. Look how cute they are. One is donuts and one is little rainbow hearts. I mean, come on. So I'm very excited to use these for marking my completed pages, as well as any pages that I plan to do moving forward. I've been using just your standard sticky note brand, or what is it, Post-it brand. But they're nowhere near as cute as this, and I am almost out of those. So this was perfect timing, and I absolutely love these. Thank you, Danielle. Next up, I picked up this Mead Stand and Store pencil pouch in this really pretty teal color. So I actually already have this pencil case. So I'm using this one right now, and you can see it really holds a great amount of pencils or markers, whatever you want it to hold. I probably have over 20 pencils in here. I have my electric eraser and my mono eraser. So it's just awesome. I really like this pencil case, and I usually use it zippered down so that you can just easily access any of the pencils that you want to grab. I keep saying pencils, but it does actually fit markers, I think. Let's try it. Yeah. So it'll definitely fit markers as well if you want to use that for markers. But I just love how it stands up and everything, zips. And I'm really looking forward to having more than one, just so I can separate out whatever supplies that I'm using for each project. So I have been losing count of which pencils go for which project. So very exciting to have another one of these pencil pouches. I picked this up at Five Below. It was, as you can imagine, $5 or below. I think it was either $5 or $3. Also at Five Below, I picked up just a little set of storage organizers. They're just these plastic containers, and it actually came with these 2 skinnier ones, and then that would fit into a larger rectangular bin that I'm using for something non-coloring related. But I thought these were the perfect size for keeping supplies close at hand, but still more out in the open than your regular pencil case. So I can imagine using these during videos. I've already obviously been using them for other coloring projects that I'm working on. Especially if you're not moving around too much, you could easily just store these directly on your desk somewhere, maybe in a little shelf or something. So nothing crazy with these, but I really wanted some other storage options to keep myself organized, and this little set of 3 bins was $3, so hard to beat that. And I think they came in other colors besides clear. So that wraps up the coloring supplies that I received in the month of May. Before I move on to the coloring books that I want to share with you, I did also want to mention that I received a new lighting solution for my YouTube videos for my birthday. It's kind of just a softbox light that diffuses kind of harsher lights. So hopefully we'll be getting some better lighting in my videos soon. Here's a picture of that light. And for any YouTubers who are interested in that softbox, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Moving on to the books I received, this first Coloring Heaven book is just my monthly subscription that I receive. This is the Steampunk Special. And this book is very nice, not really my style though. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or maybe give it away. I tend to like these ones in the front by Dawn Davidson. I'm sorry, I did not mention the illustrators. It's Matt and Dawn Davidson. So I've colored things by Dawn in the past. I don't think I've colored anything by Matt Davidson, but it's definitely a pretty style. It's a little bit more grayscaled, which is nice. So that is the Steampunk Special Edition of Coloring Heaven. The next several items here are all gifts from ColorTube friends. So this first gift is from Jamie at JamiesColoringLove. Thank you so much, Jamie. This is, I think this translates to my walk through the seasons, maybe, I want to say. I didn't actually look it up, apologies. This is by Rita Berman. This is my first Rita Berman book. And for those of you who are familiar with her work, first off, you know that it's stunning. And secondly, this book is kind of a compilation of her 4 other books that she does this, the walk theme that she has. She does my walk through spring, summer, winter, and fall. And this is kind of a compilation of all of those. So I thought it was a great place to start for Rita Berman. I hope to get some of her other books soon, but there's just so much to color in here, and I'll be set for the whole year with all of the seasons. So I just love her artwork. I've colored some of her freebies, but not any of her actual coloring books. So again, thank you so much, Jamie, for sending me this beautiful book. Next up, I received the beautiful Woman's World book by Kira Shershneva. This is from her Color by Colors series, and I received this from the lovely Lauren at Lauren Loves Color. This is my first Kira Shershneva book, and I just couldn't be happier with this. It's just so gorgeous. I love the illustration style, and I love the unique take on the color by number theme. So pretty. And I know I'm kind of late to the color by color game and to Kira's books in general, so I can't wait to get started and have this as the first in my hopefully growing collection of Kira Shershneva books. So thank you again, Lauren, for sending me this beautiful book. Next, I received 50 Summer Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. This was sent to me by Meg from Meg's Art Atrium, and she was just so great to send me this book. I love coloring these pictures, of course, we all do, but especially for buddy colors. And since Meg is my buddy color buddy, it was perfect for her to send me this book. Of course, I'm sure you've seen this book before. I think this was the first one of the miniature series, if I'm not mistaken, and I didn't get a chance to pick it up last year. So I can't wait to dive into this book for this upcoming summer. Thank you so much, Meg. Next, I received 2 books from Elizabeth, who is e.r.joy over on Instagram. And funny story is that I actually received a duplicate because of stupid Amazon messing with my wish list and not marking things off. So I apologize to Elizabeth for any confusion there, but she got me the Black Woman coloring book by Coco Wyo, and then I replaced that duplicate with this beautiful book by Kelly Horton. This is the Darling Collection Portraits book. So let's dive into this first book. I have really become a fan of Coco Wyo's lately, and I saw this Black Woman coloring book. I think it was on T's channel, so I'll leave a link to her down below. And I just thought it was absolutely stunning. So this is a single-sided book with black backed pages, an Amazon paper. It's the cover image. It's just beautiful. So I'm very, very excited to have this, and Elizabeth also sent me a very sweet note with this book as well. Thank you, Elizabeth. And then this book, I tried to keep it close to what Elizabeth had originally got me, so thank you again, Elizabeth, for getting me 2 books. You're so generous. And this book is just awesome because it has so many great resources for colorists in the back. Some good coloring practice, and then the images themselves are just stunning. I'm a huge fan of Kelly Horton's, and this is only my 2nd book from her, so I need to start collecting the rest of her books. And this is her newest, so I figured, why not? Just love it. From Monai over at the Coloring Diva, I received this super cute cupcakes coloring book, again from Coco Wyo. And first off, this is an amazing gift for my birthday because it's all cupcakes. And I just can't get over how cute these are. Just a really cute kawaii style. Lots of different varieties of things you can do. Definitely a good book to practice using bold color palettes. I know I struggle with that sometimes, so what's better than using it for this beautiful cupcake book? Thank you again, Monai. I'm so excited to color in this book. Dun, 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 dun. This is Yippee Kawaii Volume 2. I received this from none other than the beautiful Danielle at Dani Buttons. She definitely sent me so much for my birthday, and I cannot thank her enough. Thank you again, Danielle. I had been saying over and over again that I needed to finish more pages in my first volume of this book before I would even consider buying this, just because of guilt reasons. So her buying it for me was just such a cute gesture. And of course, she is the Yippee Kawaii queen. I've already colored a page in here that I'll show you in my completed pages, but how cute. Absolutely love Dani Banani's work. And I've just been so drawn to this type of coloring lately, so I can definitely see myself spending a lot of time in this book during the month of June. Thank you again, Danielle. From my fiance Mike, I received the Nancy Drew Grayscale coloring book. This is by Ruth Sanderson. So a little bit of background is that I have loved Nancy Drew all of my life, and I've recently gotten really into Nancy Drew. I've been watching the new CW show. I had been playing computer games with Mike during the pandemic that were the Nancy Drew computer games. Not sure if you've ever watched or played those, but they're super fun. And then I've also been reading some Nancy Drew books. So this was just the perfect book to get me. I didn't even know that it existed, but I really like Ruth Sanderson's work. She does beautiful grayscale. And I actually didn't realize that Ruth Sanderson had illustrated, I don't know if it says, she illustrated quite a number of the Nancy Drew books, at least 57 through 72. So this book is really cool. Let me show you something here. So it includes a lot of cover illustration. So this is an example of a cover that she illustrated, and it's in the beautiful grayscale style that we know and love from Ruth Sanderson. And then she also includes sketches of some of her illustrations, unpublished works, really cool. So some illustrations from inside the books, not just the covers. So there's a lot of really interesting stuff in here. And here's some more sketchy style stuff that will be interesting to color. It's just such a cool book, and of course just such a thoughtful idea to get me a Nancy Drew coloring book. So again, that was the Nancy Drew Grayscale coloring book by Ruth Sanderson. From my mom, I received the Totally 90s coloring book. Let me try to see who this is by. This is by Christina Haberkern. And I first saw this coloring book on Dani Buttons' channel, and I knew I had to have it. So this was also a great birthday gift since I was born in the 90s. Absolutely love this book, and I like that it's single-sided as well. So that's the Totally 90s coloring book. Also from my mom, I received A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. I have been on a Lulu Mayo kick lately, not necessarily finishing her pictures, but definitely working in her books. Just so many cute illustrations to pick from, and this book is definitely not an exception. This is her newest book, I believe. I think it was released earlier this spring. And I just, oh my gosh, how cute. I just love the variety of animals in here. And I've really been liking using crayons in her books, so I will try to use some crayons in this book, I think. And of course, some pencils. So definitely excited to have A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. This next book was just so exciting and surprising to receive. This is Victoriana by Ellie Marks. At the beginning of my coloring journey, I think I had downloaded some freebies from Ellie Marks and started following her, and I just really enjoy her style. First off, this book is just such nice quality. This book is nicely spiral bound, and it has some really nice quality paper here. And then here's an example of what's in the book. So she has some really awesome, interesting facts about Victorian life, and then a beautiful picture, and I just absolutely love her artwork. It's nice and detailed without being intricate, very clean line work. Really just such a stunning book. And I'm obsessed with the Victorian age, so this book is just perfect for me. And then we have some test coloring pages in the back, but yeah, you can tell, just a very nice quality book. And that was Victoriana by Ellie Marks. Finally, as a birthday gift to myself, I treated myself to 2 of Karolina Kubakowska's books. I just absolutely love her artwork. I adore it. And I was so excited to pick up 2 of my favorites of her books. So these books are stunning quality, truly. They're really, really nice quality. And the price point is actually such a good value. I think in each of these books, there's maybe like 60 to 70 images each. So it's really a great value. I think each book cost me around $20 US, but then the shipping was, I think, $40 from Poland. So I definitely treated myself to these to celebrate my birthday. Wouldn't usually purchase this on a normal day, but was very lucky to be able to treat myself to these books. So for those of you who are familiar with her work, you know it's beautiful, beautiful work. And these are spiral bound pages on a cream lightweight card. Really just beautiful work. So I'm so excited to get into these. I can see myself using my new water media for these books. Oh, just so excited. So I didn't actually say what the title of this book was. This is Imaginary Friends. I think this was from, let's see. This is from 2018. Really like this book. And then this is her newest book, Magic Hour. This was published last year in 2020. And again, just really beautiful illustrations. This has more of a magical, witchy vibe, which I'm definitely into right now. And again, the same super high quality paper and binding. Really, really lovely artwork. So that concludes my birthday haul. Again, huge thank you to everyone who thought of me during the month of May for my birthday and sent me things. You are so loved and appreciated. I can't wait to get started in these books. So I've tried to incorporate some of these books in my June coloring plans, but if not June, definitely sometime in the summer, I will get into all of the books that I received. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And thank you to my current subscribers. If you are new here and haven't subscribed, I highly encourage you to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get updates on when I post my next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you need a flip through of any of the books that I featured in this video, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, one last thing that I wanted to show you that I received for my birthday that is not strictly coloring related, but is extremely important, is this super cute magnet that says "Color Me Impressed." I absolutely love it. I received this from Dani Buttons, who purchased it at Danny Banani's shop. That's FunUsual Suspects on Etsy. I'll leave a link down below, but I just love it. It's amazing. So thanks again to Danielle for all of the amazing gifts she sent me for my birthday. She's just such a great friend, and I couldn't be more lucky to have her in my life.